Well, I guess it must have been about 10 years ago, during our first summer working together. Ken, you'd only been here a couple of months, not even a couple of months, and this was the scene. We were planning one of our first klezmer Friday night Shabbat services in the courtyard. And for some reason, we were worried about, maybe it was late in the summer and we were afraid that it might get dark, or maybe the weather was bad, I don't remember, but in the end we decided that we would do Kabbalat Shabbat outside in the courtyard, but we'd have to end up for Ma'ariv here in the Bima. And we weren't sure how we were going to do that, and Ken said, got the perfect thing, Dan. It's this backwards nigun. We walk away backwards as we sing the nigun with the sun sitting over there, and before you know it, we're inside. And that's what we did. And Ken, you had me with the backwards nigun. There is a magic that sometimes happens in a congregation. And it happens for all kinds of reasons, where suddenly the kahal and the cantor and the rabbi are all in sync. And that's a magic that happens here to an amazing degree. And it's a wonderful gift. Now, part of that reason is that Ken and I, for better or for worse, and sometimes it's not always clear, we share certain personality traits. We both probably score on Myers-Briggs very high on the P section. You know what that means? It means we don't like to come to closure on things. It means like you're about to go on and the service is about to begin, and you still haven't decided, is it going to be A or is it going to be B? Because, well, we'll decide when it happens. And for some reason, it always works. It always works. 10 years into this, and Ken, I always feel that even though we may not always know where we're going to end up, we're always in sync. And there have been so many times where, before I had a chance to even say to Ken where I thought we were going, he would anticipate it musically and just go there. For me, that's a real gift and a pleasure. Now, many of you know that Cantor Ken is our family educator, and you've seen the wonderful programs that he does with families. Some of you know he's incredibly talented with small children. You put him in the room with a guitar, and the room just lights up. And others of you know that he is a wonderful teacher both to adults and to children. And of course you know that he is a magnificent chazan and a leader in prayer. All of us gain so much from that. But I gain even more because I get to be your partner in crime. Anyway, on a serious note, Ken, this is my take on what you do and how you do it. What is a chazan? He is the shaliach tzibur, the emissary of the congregation in prayer. Yes, he is a gifted musician, the aesthetic quality of whose voice draws our spirits both upward and inward. Yes, he is more than that. He shows us through his own example how to express gratitude, humility, joy, and awe before God, and invites us to follow in his path, to join him on a journey that is both individual and collective toward a divine encounter that lies just under the surface of each moment. And though the ancient words we use are familiar, the destination is somehow experienced as new, redolent with the amazement of life itself. Davening with Cantor Ken every Shabbat morning, I am always grateful. With skill and subtlety, he creates a space in which each one of us can find our voice, and yet at the same time, where a still small voice can be heard. as our Shaliach Tzibur, our leader in prayer, Ken manifests that rare kind of humility that can only emerge from true mastery. And if my words are only echoing what Heather just said, it's because we all know it's so true. Ken, every day of the last 10 years have been for me a great gift. A gift of real partnership and collegiality, and of deep and valued friendship. And just thinking of how much we have accomplished as a community since you have arrived always makes me smile. May you and Shira and your beautiful family continue to go michayil l'chayil, from strength to strength. And may this 10th be the first of many anniversaries that Temple Israel of Natick will be blessed to celebrate with you. Now, Ken, come on up, because of course, at an event like this, there has to be a gift. Ken, you can open it up now or later, that's up to you, but I want to tell you what's written on it. It's from the congregation, and it says, Cantor Ken, thank you for bringing your music and your inspiration into our lives. 10 years and counting. With love, Temple Israel of Natick, December 5th, 2015.
So last Shabbat morning, Rabbi Liben spoke beautifully about Jacob's prayer on returning to the land of Israel as he prepared to meet his brother Esav. Jacob said, Katonti mikol hachasadim mikol ha'emet asher asita et avdecha. I feel unworthy or smaller than all of the kindnesses that you have so steadfastly shown your servant. 20 years ago, with nothing but my staff, I crossed this Jordan River, and now I have returned as 2 large camps. To paraphrase this passage, I feel overwhelmed by all of the kind words and beautiful music, and all of your generosity in my honor, and I feel blessed by all the kindness God has shown me. Shira and I came here 10 years ago with no children, and not knowing most of the people in this room, and now 10 years later, you have become our friends, our extended family, the village that raises our children. Do you know where they are, by the way? And our family's second home. Thank you, each and every one of you, for coming here to celebrate, for your warm wishes, your generosity to this show that we love. Thank you to my talented colleagues, mentors, and friends for sharing your music and your kind words. Thank you to my dear friends on our fantastic planning committee for all your creativity and hard work to make tonight a reality. And special thanks to Michelle Wiener-Taylor, who has been working nonstop to make tonight happen. Thank you to stewards, to our officers and board and volunteers for their tireless work in running this institution, and to the amazing dream team of professional staff that I'm blessed to work with, and I'm especially appreciative of Rabbi Dan Liben, my partner and teacher on the Bima and beyond. Thank you to my incredible family. I'm grateful to my parents, where'd they go, they're there, for a lifetime of their love and support, and to my parents and parents-in-law for helping to raise our children. Thank you to Shira, my Besherta, my partner in music and Yiddishkeit and life, for everything you do and for all your work on this evening. And thank you to my 3 boys, one of whom is hopefully home asleep, for bringing me such nachas. It is a great honor to celebrate the legacy of leadership at Temple Israel this year, along with Rabbi Liben, who has been serving the community for 25 years, and Rabbi Kushner, who has been doing so for 50. Their legacies are an inspiration to me. thank you for the privilege of serving as your cantor for these past 10 years, and I look forward to davening, to learning, and to creating a holy community together for many, many years to come.